Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is the first time that we're playing the game in a couple of weeks. Reason being, last week we had some extenuating circumstances. I had purchased a PC desk, and we started mouse and keyboard gaming. And of course, the games that people want to see that in are games such as Call of Duty and the like. So we actually played some extra Call of Duty to do mouse and keyboard, but sadly, Flight Sim fell by the wayside. Well, Flight Sim is back. And now we're going to play it tonight for a nice, chill, relaxing stream. First place it looks like we're going is Melbourne, Australia, per the request of Spencer, who did a very generous contribution. The way it's going to work tonight, that contributors are going to pick where we fly. For $10 or more, you get to choose the areas where we're going. It's like buying a plane ticket. Now, it is biggest contributor first, and then, going down in order. So if someone, for example, were to contribute $32 right now, they take priority, would go wherever they want to go first. Then we would go to Melbourne, and so on and so forth. Okay? If someone trumps everyone with a big contribution, then we'll go there first. But once we're on a flight, we are committing to it until that flight ends, and then we go to the next. Okay? All right. So we're about to get started. I did receive a $2 tip. Jamal is asking, can you ever write off something like a delivery service for a DSP tries it? Here's the thing. It's a gray area, and here's why, okay? For example, if I purchase something new for this business, like this microphone, that's definitely a tax write-off. I'm only using it for the business in this office. It's not used for anything else. There you go. So anything that's kind of like a business, technology thing, a business accessory, something that's for work, that's tax write-off. In regards to food, like I'm doing a taste test, well, is it technically a tax write-off? Well, I did buy it just for DSP Tries It, but I also am eating it as a meal, right? Here's the deal. Like back in the day when I was making a lot of money and stuff on the DSP Tries It episodes, I probably could have written the test it off. By the way, for the record, I never did. But today, those videos are just rewards for you guys for contributions. I'm not making any money on that video. It's not like, oh, that's a business investment where I invested $30 in the meal, but then I made $400 on the video. It's not like that. Like I make nothing on the videos. They're just there for fan service, basically. So no, I don't write off the food. That's basically the thing. Like if you can't 100% prove what you're doing is for work, then it's hard to ever justify a business write-off, you see? So for me, it's a normal meal, plus it's for work. I'm not making any money on it really, so probably a hard sell. I don't do any food for business write-offs ever. I never have. Okay. All right, so Melbourne. I don't know if there is I know there's Australia, but I don't know if Melbourne is in here. It is. Guess what? We have a special, sorry, I'm yawning. We have a special flight over Melbourne. That's cool. We'll see what it is. So it says Melbourne is the capital of the state of Victoria and the second most populous city in Australia with just over 5 million inhabitants. Let's see here. But located among the shores of the northern and northeastern aspects of Port Phillip Bay, Melbourne is the southernmost metropolitan area in the world. It boasts the highest number of skyscrapers of any city in Australia, more than 60, including Australia 108, the second tallest building in the country at 1,039 feet, and Eureka Tower, the third tallest at 975 feet. From here, Melbourne is stunning, featuring views of far more than skyscrapers. Pilots will enjoy vistas of the Port Phillip Bay, suburban patchworks, and grand architecture that is classic and recently constructed. So, it certainly sounds like there may be a good amount to explore. So let's go for it and let's check it out. It's Melbourne, Australia, per Spencer's request. Here we go. Jade, good evening. It's good to see you. How are you, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. This is a uniquely shaped plane, is it not, that we're flying? It looks pretty interesting. I don't know how powerful it is, though. It doesn't have any engines. Yeah, it's just what do they call this? A prop plane? Prop plane, because it just only has one main propeller. Yeah. Okay. So here's the question. Can you guys hear anything through the microphone but my voice? The reason I asked that... Testing. Okay. The reason I asked that is because earlier, we were doing all kinds of testing to see if the volume was good. And after putting on a new like limiter or something, not limiter, it was something, some kind of a filter, seemed to be working a lot better. So, all right, so this is Hobson's Bay, Williamstown Time Ball Tower. Let's see where we're going here. This is Australia, Melbourne. A giant city to our right. Wow, it's very nice weather, right, for this. It looks very clear out here, but yet we have nice cloud cover. By the way, this is 4K. You're not seeing it at 4K. You're seeing it probably at 1440p, but this is 4K for me, 4K quality. Very big detail. Look at a giant smokestack. Jay says he was playing Marvel. I'm glad you got to play Marvel today, man. I missed out on playing Marvel. I'm playing it tomorrow. I had so many tech issues earlier today, like insane amounts of technical problems with this boom arm and mic, but now I've got them working, thankfully. It just took an entire stream that I basically lost, which really sucked. So the name of this bridge is the Westgate Bridge. It's huge. Flemington Racecourse. What does the racecourse look like? I wonder. Let's head to the racecourse, then we'll hook east into the main city there. So Melbourne, I'm not too familiar with Melbourne. Is Melbourne the place that has the ginormous theater on the water? I'm not sure. Good. You guys don't hear the music duplicated. You don't hear any echoing, right? Good. Good, good. Because we had some issues earlier with that, but now it seems like we fixed them. There's a race course right here. Flemington Racecourse. Melbourne is where The Matrix was filmed. Oh, really? You played with Hella and hit ace? Congrats, Jay. I don't even know what it means to hit ace in the game. I haven't played it long enough to really understand that. All right. Flemington Racecourse. A big racetrack, yeah. Looks like horse racing? Doesn't look like a car there, right? It's like a horse would go around there. Flemington Racecourse, there it is. Look, that's nice. That's a nice course for horses to go around and race each other. Cool. I like the buildings. Look at that. One of them's probably the stands where everyone sits and looks at the results, and the other one is probably like a, I don't know, like a theater or something. All right, so let's keep heading to the right now into the main city of Melbourne. I love this cinematic music that it plays. It sounds like Mass Effect almost, this music. It really does. The Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. Any chance of doing a DSP tries of comparing Chipotle and Qdoba, maybe? Burrito to burrito? Maybe. We have both here. I could order both and do a head-to-head comparison. That's maybe an interesting idea, Real King Michael. All right, I'll think about that. Qdoba versus Chipotle head-to-head taste test. Huh. Some big skyscrapers here. Really big skyscrapers. The Royal Melbourne Hospital. It's huge. Look, cricket grounds are past it. Okay. What are these? The Queen's Place North Tower. Let's get some elevation so I don't crash. There's some really unique architecture right here. Let's fly over. Look at that one. It has like a little wave through the building. That's pretty neat. Project Hail Mary says this is probably your favorite sim game. Man, that's hard to say. I have to say, like, what games do I play that really are sims? But it's a pretty fun sim game. Look at the architecture right there. Marvel Stadium? Oh, wow. There's a Marvel Stadium. Really? Dunsfelter says Burger King now has 3 new melts that I can try out. Now, hold on a second. When you say that, no, seriously. No, hold your horses. Hold on a second. Every time I tried to do something at one of these burger places new, they pulled it from their menu right away and I couldn't order it. So, hold on. Hold your horses here. Right? Watch this. Watch it not be on the menu. Nope. I'm looking right now. There are no melts on the delivery menu. By the way, I don't know what's going on right now. What the hell's going on? Happened. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, there are no melts on the menu for delivery. Nope. So that's off the table. I know you can order regular stuff from Chipotle. What is going on right now? I'm literally nowhere near any audio-visual equipment. Nowhere near any of it. All the wire is over there going from my PC across the floor to the capture device over there. There's no way I could be impacting it. Look, what is going on? How am I affecting this exactly? Are the cables loose? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to check. I don't know which cable would be loose. I don't think it's loose over there. Maybe it's loose in the PC, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we're not doing the Burger King thing. Okay, let's resume. We can't do the Burger King thing. None of that stuff's in the apps. It just says Australia. Eureka Tower. Just Australia. Is that really Australia right there? Melbourne Square, this is called. Wow, it's huge. Look at that. Wow, look at the pools and stuff down there. Greenery. Albert Park Lake. The Alfred Center. Oh, there's like a sports field down there. Is my engine at full power? I'm losing speed. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm holding it right now, so I think I am. Racing games? I'm just not heavy into racing. I only like arcade style racing games. I don't like Sims at all. I'm just not a car guy. I never was. Good evening, Kate. How are you? Dang, Jade, you got a lot of characters. You really like Marvel Rivals, huh, Jade? That's cool. He's playing a hell of a lot of Marvel Rivals. He's earning all the achievements, he says. Ooh, look at that. That's the cricket ground. That's a very unique arena. Wow, there's a bunch here. There's one next to it that doesn't even say what it is. I wonder why they didn't label that one. Is that their football or soccer field, perhaps? And so this is a cricket ground. Cricket is big there, right? In Australia. Cricket is also big in India, in the UK, right? So Sydney is the place that has the amphitheater I was thinking of, right? On the water. It's not Melbourne, because I don't see that here. This is a big city. Look at that down there. We've got the Royal Exhibition Building. Very, very nice architecture with that dome. The Melbourne Museum right across the street from it. Well, I guess it's kind of technically the same layout there. I wonder what Essendon is over there. Could be rugby. Oh, that's right. They do rugby in Australia. I didn't even think about that. They do rugby in Australia. Am I done playing Path of Exile 2? I played it once and no one cared. Like, I was enjoying it, but I said, hey, look, it's kind of like the old Diablo, and then no one really showed up or supported. Last minute, one dude showed up and supported it and had nothing to do with the game, so I don't know if we're going back to it. I mean, I bought it because you guys wanted it, and what is going on? Look what just happened. No, really, this is pissing me off now. What is happening? This hasn't happened when I played Call of Duty. This hasn't happened when I played any games recently. I played Marvel 2 on Friday night. That didn't happen then. So, and I played Stalker. It didn't happen. So why is it happening now? Dude, all right, that's it. I got to figure out what's going on. It happened again. This is ridiculous. Dude, I cannot have a day without technical difficulties. This is insanity at this point. I literally can't have an issue with I can't even have a relaxing flight sim stream. So let's touch the cable and see what happens, okay? Maybe the cable is loose. That could be a possibility. So I unplugged and replugged in the HDMI cables, one going from the PC into the capture device and the other one going from the capture device to the TV. It cannot be the cable going in from the PC because that is so snug in there. There's no give. Like, there's no way that could have popped out or gotten loose. But maybe those did on the capture device. That's literally the only thing I can think of, and I don't know what else to control. I did also check the USB cable, and I repositioned that just in case that's what's loose. So hopefully that solved it because I really don't want to be dealing with this all night. I can't imagine what's causing it. Okay, back to relaxing. The Bolt Bridge. Likely it was a loose cable. Last night I did rewire the room. I should say that. Last night I rewired the room. So because of that, maybe one of the cables was loose. It's a possibility. No, I don't have a gold-plated HDMI cable. Who the hell does that? They are the highest quality, though, because they have to be to do 4K. But no, I don't have a gold-plated cable. Sorry. I didn't splurge. No, my frame rate on the game is the one supported on the TV. It's 60 frames. I'm doing 4K 60 frames, which is definitely supported on everything. And remember Monster HDMI cables? Do they still have them? Back in the day, I remember the Monster cables. That was hilarious because this was before HD. And you go to like Circuit City or Best Buy, they'd be like, you got to buy Monster brand cables because they're gold plated. They're the best connection. It's like, wait, for what? Like, what signal am I transferring that I need that? And then they'd be like, yeah, the cable's $80. And of course, the cost to produce the cable is like $5. The Music Bowl. So everyone just get ripped off. Just believe whatever they're told. All right, I think we fixed it because it's not happening now. So it must have been a loose cable then. It's pretty nice. It's kind of a very condensed city, right? Like you see, we've flown over it once, and now this is like the second time. And there's not that much. And the problem is we cannot change the time of day because sadly, oh yes, can we? We can? Oh. Did they change it? Wait a minute. That's new because this was supposed to be a flight. That's one of the special flights that you can't change, but I was just able to change it. So that's brand new. They've never allowed that before. So this is what it actually looks like live right now if you were there. Cool. All right, so now let's have it go to nighttime. Let's see what this looks like at night with all the lights. This is an addition, an improvement. They did not have that before. Wow. That's a lot. Ooh, that's nice. You can see all the screens and stuff inside of the arena. That's nice. I like that. Fly back. Very nice. All right. So, guys, we've been flying through Melbourne for about 20 minutes. We'll go a few more minutes, but then we got to go to our next destination. But we need someone to pick it. Someone has to contribute 10 bucks or more. I think you'll be able to pick the next destination. Remember, it's the top contributor that gets to choose. And we don't have a second place to go yet. So, whoa, this tower really lights up. What tower is that? It's like pure white. The Aurora Melbourne Central. Wonder how they pulled that off. LEDs? That's a hell of a lot of LEDs if that's the case. Yeah, look. Wow, the whole building lights up. That's nuts. Probably got a big electric bill. Wow, look at the bridge. The bridge lights up too. That's cool. See how silly this is? Here it is. This is the Marvel Stadium. I wonder what they play there. Is that rugby? Not sure what that is. I don't recognize that from sports. Maybe it is the rugby. Look at the bridge at night. That's crazy. Can we fly down there? Probably not. We're probably going too fast to fly under. I'm gonna try anyway. I don't care. Yo, I made it. That's crazy. I made it. I actually did it. I probably destroyed my plane, though. Very nice. It's Aussie rules football. Uh-huh. That's where the heroes fight, of course. But no DC characters. They're not allowed. They're locked out. See Batman trying to sneak in. They beat him up. Throw him into the streets. That is cool. That is a cool bridge. I like how it glows. Of course, the traffic is glitched and driving on the water again. Look at that. We saw that at another major bridge, too. Why don't they fix that? The traffic drives incorrectly on the bridge. Africa? Jade, I don't know much about Africa. Someone would have to know of a good place to go in Africa with some sights to see, you know, or else we might just be flying around an open plane all day and not really see much. The Serengeti. By the way, my wireless turned off again. You guys can't see it, but my wireless turned off again, so all my lights behind me turned off again. This is another thing that's been happening all day, is that my wireless keeps disconnecting from my office, and when it does, it turns off all my lights. I just can't win today. This is the day of insane technical problems. Just wild, over-the-top, insane technical problems have persisted all day long. It's absolutely out of control. Never before have I seen anything this bad. But luckily, I'm still trucking. I haven't given up. Dizzlin, no one's going to do bounties in this game. How ridiculous. Okay. This. Fix it. Continue. Mitch, you know, as I said, you don't get to pick where we're flying for $2 or $1. You know, it has to be a significant contribution. Or like I said this last time, I said around $10 or more, and then you can choose. So someone has to contribute $10 or more to pick where we're going next. There we go. My lights are coming back on. Ugh. Okay. So many lights in Melbourne. Look, endless. Every direction. There's lights. Dang. Yeah. Hey, that would be eligible. Someone just said Bridgeport, Connecticut. Of course. Anything would be eligible. Anywhere we could fly anywhere. The game doesn't even have limitations. We already flew to North Korea and they didn't care. All right. Well, that was about a 25-minute flight. I think that was a good one. I wish that we knew more about Melbourne because I don't know that much. If I knew more, I would have, you know, flown over better spots. But what can you do? We got suggestions for Paris, Russia, Bridgeport, Connecticut, which is a weird one. All right. All right. Well, that was good. But now, guys, we need a new place to go. Where are we gonna go? No, we didn't fly over my house. We did that in the one many years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was. But we haven't done it yet in this one. We did fly over Seattle, though. All right. Well, a lot of people have suggestions. I'm going to look at the activities for now until we get a contributor to pick. What's up, Game Boy? Good evening. How are you? Yeah, how weird that none of the pop-ups showed up in my queue tonight. Like I said, I think things are screwed up on this website that I use for animations. I don't know what happened. No, that is true. I could go first person to my house. I could land outside of my house and then walk up to the house because you can now land and walk around. Okay. Let's take a look at the Discovery flights. See what ones would I be interested in? I have no idea where Auckland is. Spain, I think we already did this, didn't we? Barcelona. Bergen, I don't know where that is either. Berlin is obviously in Germany. Bora Bora, I don't know where that's located, but it's a tropical island. That might be nice. Budapest, Hungary. Central Java, where's Java? I have no idea where Java is. Mower, Cliffs of Mower. Coimbra? Coimbra. I don't know where Copenhagen is. Copenhagen. It's like I know Copenhagen, but I don't know what country it's in. What country is Copenhagen in? There's actually a place called Darwin. That I did not know. Dublin, Ireland. Edinburgh, isn't that Scotland? Edinburgh, Scotland. It's Denmark. What is Copenhagen, Denmark? Oh, gotcha. Faroe. I don't know where that is. Faroe. Bergen is Norway. Copenhagen is Denmark. Aha. Florence, Italy, but we've been to Italy before. Fort William. That doesn't ring a bell. Fort William? I don't know where a lot of these are, actually. You know, again, I'm not a big geography buff, so for me, I'd like just trying to learn geography as we play this game, honestly. All right, we got a $10 contribution here. Now, this is hilarious. This person says, fly over your place from Iron Chef. Except it's not Iron Chef Sakai, because I recognize his email address, and this is not a tip from Iron Chef Sakai. So nice try, but that's a lie. You're not Iron Chef Sakai. You're a big liar. You're a big fibber, actually. So someone wants me to fly over my place. I would have to go to SeaTac and then try to get my bearings from SeaTac and see if I could figure it out. I might be able to. I might not, because I don't have my own, coordinates. X and Y axis, but we can try. What is your latitude and longitude, Phil? Sorry, I didn't research that before tonight. So I'm going to say fake Iron Chef, $10. There we go. Look at the fake Iron Chef for a $10 contribution. I'm sorry, this mouse pad's not working out tonight. I got an interesting mouse pad. It's a curve. It actually is nice on my wrist, but it doesn't fit here because I got the desk out tonight. So I got to swap this to one of my other wrist rests. This one is not working. Okay, hold on. Let me get one of my other wrist rests right over here. There we are. This should hopefully fit. Okay. Central Java is actually in Indonesia. Oh, wow. I don't think we ever flown to Indonesia in this, have we? Don't think so. Doesn't sound like we have anything familiar that we've done. All right, so I'd have to go to SeaTac, Seattle Tacoma Airport. Well, guess what? Iron Chef Sakai, the real Iron Chef Sakai, just did a $100 super chat and says the Faroe Islands. So, the real Iron Chef Sakai trumps the fake Iron Chef Sakai. And I guess we're going to the Faroe Islands. Here it is. I guess we're going to learn about it right now because I actually don't know what this is. So, Iron Chef Sakai coming in with a ginormous contribution tonight. Thank you, Iron Chef Sakai. With that, we are at $143 in contributions. 7 more to go for us to hit our goal for the night, which would make me a very happy person after only making 20 bucks on my earlier stream because of my insane amount of technical difficulties that I had. All right. The Faroe Islands lie at the juncture of the Norwegian Sea and the North Atlantic Ocean, roughly midway between Iceland and southern Norway. No wonder I don't know anything about it. So the island group is a north-south trending archipelago of 18 islands that spans over 70 miles in length and 45 miles in width. A self-governing component of the Kingdom of Denmark, the Faroe Islands are home to just over 50,000 inhabitants, so pretty low population. The capital and most populous town in the Faroe Islands, Torshavn, urban population of just over 20,000 people, is located on the southeastern coast of Streymoy, the largest and most populous island in the chain. The islands boast a rich history that stretches back to Viking settlements and includes influence over the centuries by major European and global events such as the Napoleonic Wars and World War II. Huh. It's interesting. The islands are rocky, windswept, and lack forests. The archipelago experiences a subpolar oceanic climate that is heavily influenced by the proximity to the Gulf Stream current. Winds can howl for days on end in the Faroe Islands, and rain, snow, and fog are frequent. The Discovery Flight visits the best of the Faroe Islands, including sites of I can't say this, Torshavn? I can't pronounce it. Rocky Mountains, sea cliffs, and idyllic fishing villages. So probably we just fly straight, and we're gonna go right over the most cool-looking parts of these islands. Okay. This is going to be nice because for once we're not flying over a city. We're actually going to be seeing some sightseeing of natural beauty of these islands and nature, right? Which I'm down for. It's good for variety's sake. Very nice. I've also received a $5 tip. This is an anonymous tip. Thank you for your entertainment, Phil. You're welcome, anonymous $5 tipper. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's get that on the leaderboard, and then we will begin. I can move. Yeah, then I can move my laptop over more. See, I'm still getting the design of this down. Now I have more room for my mouse. This is good. Okay. All right. So thank you so much, anonymous $5 tipper. Look at that. We are a mere $2 away from hitting our goal and a mere $152 away from doubling the goal, which would make up for my awful stream earlier today. Okay. You ready? Let's check it out. Super Bonchon says, because it's a seaplane, maybe you can land in the water and go to a town. I don't know. I could try it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to really properly land. A seaplane. Ooh. Old school. That's some old school readouts right there. This is a seaplane. Look at this. So obviously they just want me to fly straight. They want me to fly straight, and probably there's going to be some sights ahead. Look at these scenic islands, right? There's Torshavn. They claim that Torshavn was one of the places to be. By the way, it looks like I fixed the issue with the thing turning on and off, right? It looks like it was just an unplug and replug situation, so that's cool. The Hospital of the Faroe Islands. Wow, that's a very original name. Skansen Fort. And Torsvuller. Torshavn means Thor's Haven. Thank you, Vietnamese comrade. This is technically Thor's Haven. I wonder what's down there. Thor's Haven. I wonder what possesses people to live at a place that's so remote, you know. Is it just the thrill of living out here and being some of the few people to live? Because they said only 50,000 people are out here, right? Torshavn. They don't have a choice. They don't. They're all here against their will. They're all being held at gunpoint to live here. Holy moly! I didn't know about that. Maybe the community is better because there's so few people. Says Derek1234. I mean, you might have a point. More does not necessarily mean better in all situations. You're right. Maybe it's just smaller quantity but higher quality. Maybe they're onto something. This is Thor's Haven. Valhalla. This is the halls of Valhalla. There it is. Torsvalur. Some beautiful rock faces. Look at that. Like big, higher elevation rock faces to the left. Wow, look straight ahead too. Wow, that's very interesting. Oh, so Torsvalur is apparently a sports field. You look down like, oh. Weird to see a sports field like that, and then right next to it, a ton of nature. Natural formations. The only fast food they have is Burger King. That's awful. Bad news. The worst part, they won't deliver the melt sandwiches on the app, so they have to drive to Burger King to get them. That's awful news. How will they do all their taste testing videos on YouTube when they can't get their food delivered? What other countries would I live in apart from the US? None. I've been banned worldwide. I'm not allowed to step foot outside of the United States. If I do, it's shoot on sight from what I'm to understand. Too many heinous actions and horrible things have been said on the internet. Notably, I heard when you play WWE Champions and you spend your money on the game, it's a death sentence in some countries. Did you hear about that? At least some people seem to act like that when they talk about me. So let's keep heading this way. There doesn't seem to be much, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. They just appeared under us. Those, wind, what do they call windmills? Wind power, excuse me. Wind turbines, right? Wind turbines. That's nice. That's really cool to see, actually, that they put the wind turbines in the game. I like that. Very nice. Vietnamese comrade says that Celtic tribes lived on the Faroe Islands in the 7th to 9th centuries. Norwegian Vikings began settling the islands in the late 9th century. Neat. True. Being Heart says makes sense in an area like this. They said that there's giant winds and windstorms here. So it makes sense for them to try to harness the power of the wind as their power source. Why wouldn't they, right? Cool. Pretty scenic, but man, there's a lot of water between the islands. Like, that means to be a pain to get around. Okay, beautiful scenery, though. All right, so while we're flying here, yeah, my ears itching pretty bad. While we're flying here, a couple contributions. Someone tipped $2 says, so tips are not anonymous. They're anonymous in the fact that all I see is an email address. That's it, and I've always said that. That's all the information I get, the email address and whatever you put into the body of your message. So if you just send me a tip from an email, and then it says, my name is Joe, and the email is like, you know, Microsoft 12345. That's all I know. That's it. Now, if you put in the email, by the way, my name is Joe Smith, and I'm the guy who talks to you all the time on stream, blah, 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 then I kind of know, hey, so that email address is this person who's tipped before. I'm going to know that if you're a frequent tipper or whatever, I'm going to catch on to that. So in this case, someone tipped and pretended to be Iron Chef Sakai, but I know Iron Chef Sakai's email address. So I know that it's not you and you're full of crap, you know, you're making it up. You got to put two and two together. It's called common sense, but a lot of people don't have it, okay? All right, so thank you for that. Oh, wrong. What did I just do? I rotated the camera. I used my keyboard by accident. Whoops. Now it's not centered. I wonder how you center the camera in this. I don't know. Then I received a $2 super chat from Gabriel the Blessed, who said, missed the early stream. What's the verdict on the Nuggets? The episode is live over on DSP Reacts right now. You can watch it. I was sure to get that uploaded during the break. Let me just put it this way. Absolutely. Shocking. Shocking. Shocking episode of DSP Tries. That's all I'm going to say for now. After I accidentally muted the mic. That's all I'm going to say for now. Shocking. You're right. I got to tap to mute when I burp. Because I have tap to mute now, but I have to remember I have it. It's the first day I had it. Shocking. Okay. Sounded like Batman. He sounded like Batman. No, if I was like, tell me what the drugs are. Tell me where you're keeping the girl. Tell me why I'm talking like this. That's Batman. Okay, so these islands are nice, but I'm going to be honest. There's not much to see. It's more of just taking the natural beauty kind of a deal, right? Here's what we'll do. Let's cheat. Let's turn around and cheat and fly around to a different area. Gabriel, I'm not going to spoil. You got to watch the episode. He says, well, what's the verdict on the Nuggets? I'm not telling you. You have to watch. You have to go watch the episode. What's the point of me recording the episode if I just spoil it right after, right? I'd be a foolish fool. All right, so what is the shortcut? Man, I haven't played this in a while. It's, is it Control Z? No, fuck. What's the shortcut? Control S. Shit. I don't remember what the shortcut is. Shift Z? Oh, I can't remember. There's a shortcut. Wait, I'm pressing it on the wrong keyboard. I'm seriously pressing it on the wrong keyboard, guys. I'm a complete dunce. Hold on. Control Z. Nope. Shift Z. Shift Z was it. Okay. If we could use this to teleport around. This is where we had come from. Maybe fly. Try flying this way. Yeah, let's try this. I'm doing it on this keyboard like I used to. It's the wrong keyboard now. Talk like the Joker? Which Joker? There's too many Jokers. The Mark Hamill Joker? The Jack Nicholson Joker? The Jared Leto Joker? The Heath Ledger Joker? Which Joker? The Cesar Romero Joker? The Jared Leto Joker? I don't even remember. I only saw Batman and Robin. I never, I saw Suicide Squad once, but that's not the full version. I heard that he had like tons of scenes that were cut from the movie. The cartoon Joker. So the Mark Hamill Joker. Man, I have to think about that. What do you sound like? Yes, Batman. Yes, Batman. I'm here to take over Gotham, Batman. And to piss in your Wheaties. No, that sounds terrible. No, it's not good. I used to be able to do that Joker, but I can't remember the voice now. It's been too long. I'd have to listen to Mark Hamill's Joker again and then practice it. Because I used to know it, and I can't do it anymore. It was not good. That was terrible. Not even close. Pressing down the right joystick resets the camera. Thank you. That centers the camera. Thank you very much. I cured it with my brain. Mark Hamill Joker is tough, but I used to be able to do it. I just can't. I don't remember. It's been too long. I've completely forgot. Hello, bats. There we go. Hello, bats. Mike Matei's Joker from Batman versus or Batman AVGN. That his Joker was like the Cesar Romero Joker, basically. Because Cesar Romero used to laugh like that. So that's where he got that inspiration from. Cesar Romero from the Adam West series, for sure. That's not funny. But wait, that's not funny. Come on, bats. Don't you know the joke, bats? I'm not good. terrible, absolutely terrible. I gotta practice it. I gotta hear the voice again and practice it like I used to. My favorite Joker, Mark Hamill in animation, and I love Cesar Romero. I think he's really funny and entertaining and scary too, but definitely Jack Nicholson. And now we have Batman in the chat. That's nice. Actual Batman has entered the chat, and he's talking now. All right. I received another $10 tip. This one. King, forgive me for my previous tips. I shall do better. All right. Well, someone is apologizing for previous tips. I don't know what that means, but okay. Thank you. All right, another anonymous $10 tip it is. So actually, hold on a second. I just realized something. We are at $162 in tips. Do you know what that means? Ladies and gentlemen, that means that even though, I don't know why there's a question mark floating around over here. Even though we have no gifted subs whatsoever on Kick for several days, I guess Kick just doesn't like me anymore. People watch me over there, but no one contributes. We have hit our goals. We're now at 31. So, there we go. Very nice. At least we got a good stream today when it comes to support. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to make it rain here in Seattle. You're on the... You know what? Hold on. In the spirit of what we're doing, forget Seattle. We're doing it in the mountains tonight. We're flying through the beautiful mountains. And we're making it rain. The coffers are filling with your coins raining down upon us. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support tonight. I appreciate that very, very much. And the good thing is the night is young. What I mean by that is the night is so young that we have time to fly many more places. And there's potential that just perhaps, all right, perhaps we hit another goal tonight. We could double up and make up for today's earlier, very poor $20 showing on my first stream because of literal non-stop tech issues, right? That would be nice, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, so I'll be honest. I don't really know why they chose this area. This is not a very exciting area, right? Like, there are places with nice natural formations. This is not that interesting. Once you've seen one of the islands, you've basically seen them all, and we already flew over the island that had all the people on it. There's really nothing to really see here, right? People are challenging me to try to do a water landing, so if you want me to, here, let's go out to the water and see if I can land. I don't know how. So I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I could try. A water landing attempt. Here we go. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. It's going to go incredibly smoothly, right? What would happen? What could possibly... Okay. So we'll go for a water landing right here. Let's get a little closer. Okay, ready? Let's start reducing speed. You blew it! You blew it! You blew it! You blew it! Why did you ask me to try to land the plane? What did you think was going to happen? You people are insane. What is wrong with you? How dare you ask me to try to land a plane? Did you see the ground covered in bouncy rubber or pads? Come on. Now I'm dead. All right. Well, anyway. Up next, our next pick was to try to fly over my own place. To do that, we'd have to go to SeaTac, Seattle-Tacoma Airport, and just try to fly generally in the direction of my house, which I think if I can figure out the general area, I think I could pull that off. But I don't know. It's going to be tough to eyeball it, but I can try. Okay? Anyway, thanks for watching Flight Sim. Melbourne, Australia, and the Faroe Islands up next. Perhaps my place, unless someone else contributes more than $10. We're about to find out. Let's see.